Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. Miss Sydney is here with today's virtual story time from Ida Public Library. Because it's Wednesday, we're going to feature the grab and go craft of the week that we have available for pickup at Ida. Remember, you don't need to have a library card to pick up the craft. It's completely free, and you can follow along at home with this story time that ties in the activity. So today's activity in the grab and go kit is growing your own bean sprout. So be sure to go pick up your supplies. They'll be at the library through Friday. And we're going to read a story about a bean sprout too. It's called Caterpillar and Bean. It's by Martin Jenkins. And I want you to keep a lookout for what the bean needs in this story to see if our bean maybe needs the same things. What's that wedged in a crack in the ground? Small and hard and purple brown. A bean seed. Does that look like the one that came in your kit? Yeah, ours isn't really purple, is it? It's more of a brown color. There are lots of different kinds of beans that grow into bean sprouts. Now here comes the rain splashing down, running into the crack on the ground. The seed is swollen and its skin has split. There's something white poking out. What do you think that's going to be, friends, that white thing? You see it over here too. Very good. It's a root. So the water from the rain made the bean grow roots. The root has pushed down into the ground. Two new things have appeared, green and round. What are the new green things? Yeah, 1, 2, leaves. So the leaves grow up and the roots grow down. The sun is shining after the rain. More leaves have grown. These ones are different. And there's a little white dot on one of the leaves. Do you see the little white dot? Yeah, very good. It's just right there. I don't see any other white dots. How did it get there? What is it? An egg. A bird's egg? What kind of egg do you think could be small enough to be on the leaf of a bean sprout? Oh, there are holes in the leaf where the egg used to be. Something's been busy. I wonder what? Whatever it is, it hatched from that dot. Take a look at the leaf that had the egg on it. Do you see what it could have been inside that egg? Yeah, it's a caterpillar. The caterpillar must have been hungry. It's growing really fat. What is the caterpillar eating? Yeah, the leaf. Now it's bursting out of its skin. Oh, but there's a new skin underneath. When we grow taller, do we shed our skin and grow a new one? No, humans don't do that. But some other animals and insects do. Caterpillars do. Snakes do too. There's hardly a leaf left on the poor plant. Do you think the plant is going to be okay? Look at the leaves on the bean sprout. They've been all chewed up. New leaves have grown. That's a relief. Look how big the bean sprout is. All of that grew from one tiny bean in a crack in the ground. Now the plant has really grown big, and it has flowers. What color are the flowers? Yeah, red flowers. And to think that it all grew from a small wrinkled seed wedged in a crack. But where is the caterpillar? Did it die? No, it's turned into a chrysalis. The caterpillar is inside this hard shell called a chrysalis, hanging down from a thread. Green pods are forming where flowers used to be. They've grown larger and fatter. Let's count the pods hanging from this part of the plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 whole big pods hanging from just this part of the plant. Soon they'll split open and out will tumble. What do you think is going to come out of the pods? Bean seeds, small and purple brown, some of which might end up in cracks in the ground. So the bean sprout grew up. It grew leaves and flowers and large enough to feed a caterpillar. And then what did it drop out of its pods? More bean seeds. And what about the chrysalis? Although all through the winter, it hangs by a thread. See that little thread there? All winter long he waits. Then one warm day in the spring, it splits apart. And out comes, what do you think? A beautiful butterfly looking for somewhere to lay her eggs. Where do you think would be a good spot to lay her eggs? Yeah, on the leaves of a bean sprout. Great job, friends. So the neat thing about this story is it's a science story. So it teaches us real facts about things in nature, like bean sprouts and butterflies. It also gives us instructions on how to grow our own bean seeds, which we're going to do today in our grab and go kit. And then it also tells us about important parts of this book. So we could look back at the pages to learn more, like bean plants, bean pods, butterflies, caterpillars. This page is called the index. And if you want to know where a certain topic in the book is, you can look to the index and it will tell you the pages that it talks about those things. So now that we read our story, think about it. What did the bean sprouts need? Did it need a lot of space or could it grow in a tiny crack? Yeah, bean sprouts are a type of plant that can grow even in a really tiny, tight space. What did the rain help the plant do? Yeah, it helped it sprout roots, and then the sun shined down, right, to help it grow big and strong, even when a caterpillar was eating it. So our bean sprouts need water and sunlight. That'll be important when we pick out where to put it. So in your grab and go kit, I'm going to tip you down. You had a little plastic Ziploc bag the size for a sandwich. You had this U shape of popsicle sticks, some paper towels, and a couple of beans. So it's really easy to plant your bean sprout. First, you're going to take the paper towel and get it nice and wet. Miss Sydney has a spray bottle, but you could also get it wet in the sink at your house. That works just fine. So I'm going to get it nice and wet on both sides till it's all soggy. This is going to be the water that helps the bean sprout push out the roots, just like in our story. So I'm going to take this wet paper towel and put it inside the Ziploc bag. And you're going to kind of want to spread it out nice and wide so there's a big space in the bag. And then you're going to take this U-shaped popsicle stick thing we built, and you're going to set it so it's down at the bottom of the bag, and then you're going to pull part of the paper towel through it. And what that does is as our bean sprouts get larger, it kind of supports the roots since it's not in the ground yet. So we've got our wet paper towel inside the bag. Now you're going to take a few of your beans, and you'll see Miss Sydney gave you a couple extras. And you're going to put a couple on top of the paper towel. And then you can even tuck a couple inside, in between the two layers, kind of like you're tucking them into bed. Then you're going to push all the air out of your Ziploc baggie and zip it shut. So you've got your beans inside the wet paper towel that's held up by the popsicle sticks in a bag. And it tilts you back up, friends. Now, that was the hard part. The next hard part is waiting. You're going to find a sunny window to tape this bag. You should put your tape on the left side and the right side because you still want to be able to open the baggie up in case you see your paper towel get dry. So use tape to tape this up inside the window. Let the sun shine in on it. If you see the paper towel getting dry, you can give it a little spritz or dribble of water. But keep watching your beans. See if you can see that little white edge poke out. See if you see anything growing down. And then if your bean sprout grows really big and is pushing up at the top or the bottom of the bag, you can take it out and plant it in the ground outside. So if you want to share a picture of your bean sprouts as they grow, please put one down in the comments. We love seeing your hard work, and we hope that your garden grows big and strong. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you next time.